Hello, it's Mary Rose Wildfire Maguire, and whoops, sorry about that. I just shook the table that the video cam here is on. I am a direct response copywriter and digital marketing consultant. Welcome to my channel. So if this is the first time you're here, I help small businesses with their copy. So it could be web copy, it could be email copy. And I also do some design and formatting for newsletters, case studies, anything that would be saved as a PDF, I do design and formatting for. So I'm going to dive right in because I've got a lot going on. And what I do during these videos is I talk about my daily emails. So I have an email list, and if you would like to join, the information will be in the below in the description. I send out an email to my list Monday through Friday, and I cover a lot of different topics, but usually they always circle back to marketing and copywriting. So today's email, the subject line is speeding down the Autobahn on autopilot. Years ago, I worked for a ministry school, and I wore a lot of hats. A lot of hats. Academic advisor, student pastor, small group manager, teacher, correspondence school manager, international conference organizer. One day, after I left, I called the subscription order line to let them know of an address change and also my name change because I had married. Lisa, one of the students I worked with in the school, congratulated me and then said, "You know, some people here are wondering about you." And I said, "Oh, about what?" And I could hear the smile in Lisa's voice. They wondered how one person got so much done. Do you know they gave your job to 3 different people? I had to laugh. There are many reasons why I got so much done. The first and most important was I really didn't have a life, okay? I was single. This was not just my job, it was my life. To me, my work was truly a vocation. And I really did love what I was doing. However, it didn't leave much time for anything else. I started early in the morning. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink of water here. Excuse me. So I started early in the morning, and I didn't quit until around 11 p.m. at night. But I will say that what allowed me to be truly productive was developing systems. Systems allow you to put certain tasks on autopilot. They allow you to accomplish things faster and with less effort. I'm wired to enjoy figuring out how to create those systems and then leverage the heck out of them. Maybe it comes from my father's German heritage, but when I create a system, I like to create something that runs as smoothly as the Autobahn. And guess what? You can do the same thing with your marketing. It all starts with a plan. Routines and rituals, processes, getting organized for the new year does require an investment of your time. So this email, by the way, was sent in January. It does require an investment of your time, but the payoff is so worth it. If you're looking to increase your sales this year, to get more customers and better customer retention, I have a few systems that may help. Systems that will help automate your marketing, especially digital marketing, so you can almost set it and forget it. If you want details, just let me know. Your co-pilot on the highway of success, Mary Rose. Now, I cannot speak highly enough. I mean, I can right now, I could totally geek out on processes and systems because I am an efficiency geek. I don't know if there's such a thing as efficiency geek, but I absolutely love systems and processes that help me be more efficient with my time, with my efforts, with my money, I mean, everything. If you've taken the Myers-Briggs type indicator and you're wondering what I am an INTJ. So kind of half and half almost with the E and the I. As I've grown older, I've become definitely more introverted. I'm totally fine being by myself. And if I'm around people too much, I get a little bit worn out because of all the energy. I do like people, so I don't want you to get that wrong. I do enjoy people. But at any rate, I am an off-the-chart J. So for those who have no idea what I'm talking about, the Myers-Type indicator, Myers-Briggs type indicator, kind of helps you understand a little bit about the way you're wired and what your preferences are and how you make decisions and what you do with the information, how you gather the information and make the decisions, how you order your world. And the last category, the J, is judging. The other end of the spectrum is perceiving. So those who are in the perceiving camp love to keep their options open, and they love to just go with the flow, and they have a hard time sometimes making a choice because there's so many good things and they don't want to miss anything. The J part of the spectrum are those who love order, lists, systems, calendars, to-do lists. They love closure. So the thing is if you are a business owner or you're an entrepreneur, you probably have learned pretty early on that you need to have a good system in place. And this goes especially if you're marketing. There are a lot of great marketing resources out there. There are editorial calendars. I would encourage you to grab a hold of some editorial calendars, but you could just use an Excel spreadsheet and just, by the month, and just list all the different things that you probably should be involved with, which are things like social media, blogging, refreshing your content on your website on an ongoing basis, producing perhaps thought leadership articles, case studies, okay? You want to do these things on an ongoing basis. Email marketing, okay? There are some people who are afraid to email. I mean, for me to email Monday through Friday, I talked with one of my clients about emailing. She only emails her list once a week. And I said, I think you should email them a lot more. And she's like, really? And I said, yes, at least 3 times. I would like to see you email your list every day, to be honest. But, the baby steps because she wasn't comfortable at all. I mean, it was hard enough to convince her to email a couple more times a week. But the point is, when you have this system in place, that is going to be a lot easier. So for me, my commitment is to email my list every day, Monday through Friday. And it's something that I work into my day every day. Some people who do a lot of emailing to their list, they will batch their emails. So they'll write maybe 4, 5 all at once. And then you have it during the week to distribute as you see fit. And you can always change it up depending on what's going on in the world. But you want to have a system. The other thing that I would like to encourage you to do, if you haven't, is to have a standard operating procedure. This is a process for every single thing that you do in your business. And the reason why this can be really important is if you're the only person doing it, especially if you're the only person doing everything, start writing down exactly what you do, because when the day comes, and the day will come, when you're going to want to delegate a certain task, you're going to be able to hand off to your assistant, your virtual assistant, whoever it is that's going to be handling it. You're going to be able to just give them that process document. So when I worked in the corporate world, I created quite a few process documents. And again, it's so wonderful when you have someone new to the organization to just be able to hand them something and say, hey, welcome to the organization. Here's how we do things around here. The other thing I wanted to mention is there is a particular marketing asset that I provide to companies that have to do with their branding, their tone of voice, their messaging that they want to put out there, their unique selling proposition. And again, I'm going to put that information in the description below. But having that all together in one spot, a master message guide, is going to help you stay consistent with your message. Because that is one of the, I would say that that's one of the weaker points in marketing for companies. Many companies have an inconsistent messaging. Their messages are just, all over the place. And the reason is because no one sat down and determined what exactly the company stood for, what the unique selling propositions were, the language to use every time, tone of voice to use, friendly, authoritative. There's just a lot of different things that can go into the marketing language and the copy, because this all filters out into everything you do. It filters into what you have on your website, what you have on your blog, filters out into special reports or white papers you produce, the tweets you put out there. So at any rate, I'm kind of going off a little bit here, but it's important to have processes, important to have systems in place, because that is going to do a few things. It's going to help you feel more in charge of whatever it is you're doing. It will give a certainty of expectation for your audience. So your audience is going to know exactly what to expect from you. And it just makes things go much more smoothly when you're trying to produce your marketing assets within your company or for your own business if you're an entrepreneur just starting out on your own. So get those systems in place, and if you need help or would like to chat about it, just send me an email, contact me through my website, and we'll set up a call and I'll see if I can help you a little bit more. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned because I'll have another email breakdown very soon. And again, sign up for my list if you would like to receive the most recent emails that I'm putting out. I am especially, the emails that I'm sending out are especially geared towards CPAs and accountants on how to market their practice. So I would love to have you. Hope you join me, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks.